XRP price today is up nearly 3% after Bitcoin, BTC, shot up to $99,000. With the key cryptocurrency inching toward the $100,000 psychological level, the crypto market is visibly bullish. Considering this optimistic outlook, let's explore when XRP token can revisit $3. Bitcoin price has been on a sustained rally since April 21st and has soared nearly 17% since then. This uptick has pushed BTC up from $85,139 to $99,374. The sudden uptick has the potential to end the consolidation XRP price is stuck in, potentially pushing it up to new highs. Technical analysis points to a few key hurdles that need to be overcome to increase the chances of XRP token hitting $3. The daily chart shows XRP price has been stuck trading inside the $2.06 to $2.60 range for more than 3 months. This area is where 70% of the volume was traded since this consolidation began in December 2024. The result of this sideways movement is the production of lower highs, which can be connected to show the persistent loss of buying pressure. Currently, XRP trades at $2.184, retesting the declining trend line connecting the swing highs formed since March 25th. Overcoming this hurdle will put the token face-to-face with a high-volume node, HVN, at $2.41, which is the most critical resistance level that buyers need to overcome. This is where the highest volume was transacted in the past 3 months. Interestingly, this level also coincides with the declining trend line formed since January 20th. If these two key hurdles are overcome, there is free sailing for XRP price until it hits the next HVN at $3.11. The crypto market outlook, as noted above, is bullish due to Bitcoin's ascent to $100,000. Altcoins that remained range-bound will have the opportunity to blast higher as investors' confidence grows and profits from BTC rotate to altcoins like XRP, Ethereum, ETH, Solana, SOL, and so on. Additionally, CoinGlass data shows that the OI-weighted funding rate remains low at 0.00103%, indicating that the bullish trade is not crowded, hinting at upside potential. A similar observation can be made with the open interest for XRP, which has more or less remained flat since 2025, around $3.0 billion to $3.6 billion. This indicates a lack of leverage and indicates high potential for an upside move. On the contrary, if XRP price loses the $2.06 support level, it could lead to a steep correction into the low-volume zone, extending from $1.87 to $1.56. What is XRP? Founded in 2012, XRP is a digital asset created to drive innovation across the financial payments space. It is the native token on the XRP ledger, XRPL, a distributed, open-source, permissionless blockchain maintained by a network of peer-to-peer servers, known as unique nodes. XRP functions as a mechanism of exchange between two different currencies or networks and can be sent directly without the need for an intermediary. Think of it as being able to send cash directly to someone overseas without the need for a bank or payment processor to handle the transaction. The peer-to-peer nature of XRP makes it a convenient tool for bridging two currencies in a matter of seconds, not days. This saves time and money and simplifies the process of international transactions. Banks in various countries have also adopted XRP for routine hawala transfers. How has XRP performed in recent years? In the 2017 bull market, XRP reached an all-time high of $3.40. Since that time, several challenges, including wider market corrections and the Securities and Exchange Commission's SEC case brought against XRP, saw its price hit lows of around 15 cents in mid-2020 and 38 cents in July 2024. The months following the July 2024 low have seen XRP gain almost 600%. These gains are due to positive sentiment following President Donald Trump's re-election in November 2024, questions over the validity of the SEC's claims in its case against Ripple, more on that below, growing usage of the network, and hopes of XRP exchange-traded funds, ETF, being approved to begin trading in 2025. The recent developments signal that XRP could be entering an exciting new stage of growth, as usage and the promise of regulatory certainty combine to drive upward momentum. On January 15, 2025, XRP hit a 7-year high of $3.40, driven by a surge in meme coin trading volume on the network, anticipation over President Trump's crypto-friendly administration, and the potential for clarity over the SEC's case against Ripple as the leadership transition takes place at the SEC. Are Ripple and XRP the same? When talking about XRP, one might often hear it used interchangeably with Ripple. However, the two are quite different. Ripple is a company that provides a blockchain-based digital payment network for its users. XRP is the crypto asset that facilitates payments on this network. XRPL is the software ledger where transactions with XRP are recorded. The company has undergone multiple rebrandings over time to reflect changes in ownership or direction of the project. In 2023, Ripple acquired crypto businesses Medico and then Fortress Trust to support our existing lines of business, specifically in terms of improving the customer experience. Continuing the takeover strategy in 2024, Ripple bought out Standard Custody, a custody provider designed to service institutions. Throughout the business's evolution, one thing that has remained consistent is the ticker symbol XRP for its native cryptocurrency. How does XRP and the XRP ledger work? The XRP ledger. The XRPL consensus model is built upon a core principle. A little trust goes a long way. Unlike Bitcoin's proof of work or Ethereum's proof of stake protocols, the XRP ledger doesn't use mining or staking to validate transactions. Rather, it allows trusted, permissioned servers to create consensus on the network. These servers, or unique nodes, maintain a unique node list, a list of nodes that the network deems trustworthy. If 80% of nodes deem a transaction to be valid, a unique node can then proceed with validating that transaction. In the past, the XRPL has experienced out-of-sync issues, leading to downtime across the network. When one node on this list is compromised, the effects can spill over to other nodes, further slowing down the network. However, reliability has improved in recent times. XRP, the native token. The total supply of XRP 100 billion was created and distributed to individuals and companies at the launch of XRPL. Unlike other consensus mechanisms, nodes do not earn rewards for maintaining the correct version of the ledger. There are some customers on Ripple's digital payment network, RippleNet, that prefer to send funds without a pre-funded account. Ripple makes this possible through their on-demand liquidity service. In this service, XRP, along with a pool of other digital assets, e.g. Bitcoin, Ether, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin, is used to provide liquidity for these transactions. When parties have different preferred methods of sending or receiving money or use different currencies, RippleNet acts as an intermediary for their transaction. As both parties are using different currencies to transact, no physical money moves during the process. Rather, the transaction is conducted in XRP, which equals the value of the money being sent. The network also charges a small fee, in XRP, to complete the transaction, but it's minuscule when compared to other traditional international payment networks, such as SWIFT,